try! Fans have got the try! What a try for fans!
Green was a striker, not a right winger.
Oh, Bruno! Yes! 4-2, Lewandowski's got a hat-trick too, and it's in! And RB Leipzig have scored! Oh, and he has as well! Oh, and he went in!
Hey, who? Not John. I don't think it's John. Oh, Poppy and his son.
32-30! Oh my god! Wow! Oh, take a bow. I'm standing up.
Hi! Okay, well. Hi everyone, this is Crystal Rose for Let's Talk Sports, and today we're gonna watch the Ryder Cup. It is just me right now. I unfortunately have a kidney stone. Please, if you have ever had one, please sound off in the comments, because this is absolutely horrific. But even though I have that, we are going to watch the Ryder Cup together. And if you've been watching, you probably know that Bryson DeChambeau is not my favorite person right now. Honestly, I don't know if it's because his caddy is a new caddy, or and doesn't have like the gall to stand up to him and say, hey, don't make that play, don't do that. I don't know, we'll see. Sound off, who do you guys think will win the Ryder Cup? That's going to be open and vote for now. Hi Greg, hi Stuart. I am streaming from America, Ohio, one of the best states in the land. Where are you guys from? I'm just gonna fix this real quick so that I can also see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Stuart. Julie, you're right. The tea time was earlier, but we didn't miss much. Currently it is 11:05, so yesterday's play left a lot of room for the Americans apparently to feel like they could take some risky shots. Like DeChambeau today took some risky shots. He's doing that as we speak. Right now he just isn't my favorite person, and I'm sure many of you, I guess if you are an American fan, are probably feeling the same. I don't know, this might be good for the UK, for Europe in general. Not just the UK, but there's some really strong players. I don't know. I really thought we had it in the bag until about 30 minutes ago. But it is a beautiful Sergio Garcia and Bryson DeChambeau right now. It is a beautiful day out there today. I think the time difference between where I am and where they are is only an hour time difference. But in Europe, and where most of our other colleagues who contribute, it's like 6 p.m. your guys' time, right? 6:30, 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 your guys' time. All right, so we have on the 9th hole, DeChambeau is gonna hit one of his long drivers, and if you have seen any of the coverage in the last week, a couple days ago he hit a lady and took her ankle out. he has one of the strongest drives in the PGA, and he knows that. And he plays really aggressively, but he's going to hit his driver on this, and he only needs 360. It's not even really, he's in the middle of the fairway. It looks good. It is in a bit of a good lie, but I feel I feel like he's so he's overconfident right now. Like when he takes a shot, he's not even following through and looking. He's just continuing to, like, he's not watching it go anywhere. He's just like, okay, well, I hit it. And then he gets off. So Garcia up. Taking his time. He's breathing. Much different player. Oh. And it is, oop, somebody's got hurt there. Yeah, he hit someone. He was not happy with that at all. It is into the crowd. Saturday, he was looking really tired. Earlier, we have, sorry, I'm just trying to keep up here. Still at 11-5 with the, trying to see who will later. Coming up, everybody's pretty excited to see Fleetwood. I am very excited for that, because does anyone else agree with me on this? Then maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong. But if you took Tommy Fleetwood out of his golf attire, I feel like you would find him like on a beach somewhere. Like, you would not think that he was a golf player. If you saw him out in public and not anywhere near a golf course, you would think that he belonged like on a beach. He just looks that part. Definitely doesn't look like, what you would think a PGA golfer would look like. But you know what? He plays brilliantly. He's very consistent. There's not a lot I can say about. Even at his worst, he's one of the calmest people that I've ever watched. Thank you. I am so sorry. I feel very scatterbrained at the moment. I'm just reading through the comments that you guys have put. My sis and my brother-in-law are there watching in person. Very excited for them. They're huge golf fans. Julie, that's awesome. That is really awesome. Are they from the States, or is this like they came into the States just for this? Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Stuart. Is there a site to actually watch this live without paying? Well, okay. What I am watching it on is Paramount. No, Peacock, sorry. So there should be a link if you are a European subscriber. I think Sky Sports does it. They are the ones that, I'm not the one that sets up the links in the description, but usually with a stream like this, if there is a link to watch on Sky Sports that you can watch for free, then they will put it in the description box. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, like, there's not a lot. Wisconsin, there's just not a lot other than, obviously their cheese and their NFL. There's not a lot of other things that they're known for. So it's really cool when you have something of this size, cumbrance, Rolex is coming in, and it's like, I think it's just absolutely hilarious. That juxtapose there, for where they put things like this, it's hilarious. All right, so we have Garcia. He is up in the stands right now, going to make this shot. And I just, with the Ryder Cup, everything is super, super loud, super loud. They, a lot of times, are less restrictive when it comes to what the crowd can say, how close the crowd is. And if, right now, he is literally 2 feet from the nearest person. Everyone has their cameras out. Everyone's talking. The pressure has got to be insane. And usually with a golf tournament, you wouldn't see there'd be a rope, right? No, they're past the rope. He's just taking his time right now. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot stream it where I can like show you and have like a split screen where I can show you the actual aired live feed because of copyrights and things like that, obviously. But what I love about this channel is that you get to sit around, obviously. Well, this is not where I usually would stream from, but kidney stone. But you can sit around with us and talk just like you're having your friends over to watch. I love that. Honestly, I think that is something that this channel brings that no one else does. I think it's amazing that we're past 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 other people believe that it is a cool thing that we can all sit together and talk about golf while Sergio sets up this wonderful chip here. And he's on the green. That's pretty awesome. Good for him. It's going to be a little bit up. That's going to be a big break that he's going to have to push through. But yeah, it's, what more could you want? It's going to be pretty accessible there. And now we're back to Bryson. He's got pretty much a straight shot at the flag. The crowd is so, so loud. 116 yards here on the 9th. And I mean, it is just the straightest, most perfect shot. 116 yards. But typical of the way that Bryson plays, he's a very analytical player. Everything to him, it's almost like, you know, in the movies where the tech guy, whenever they're doing like a heist and the tech guy is like, his mind opens up and all these like numbers go through and the geography of the wind and that's what goes on in Bryson DeChambeau's head when he's golfing. Some golfers play with what they say, they play with their heart, they play with the feeling, they get caught up in the emotion. That's other than I think his like competence, I would say, is pretty much the only other emotion that I see where it's kind of, people would say it's cocky, but it's not. It's just the way that he's pretty confident in himself and he's confident in the game that he plays. I mean, I think for sure his caddy today is going to get a lot of blowback. A lot of blowback, because there's a couple times where as a caddy, you know, and I was a professional caddy on a tour, and you have to tell them, wait, this is not your game. This is not how you should play this live. This is not, you're caught up in the emotion, right? Play it safe. Don't take these shots where you're risking the whole team, right? Bryson is 2 up at this point in the match. So that's where we stand between him and Garcia. And I think if he just would calm himself and keep that lead, keep that play safe, there's no reason why we can't walk away with this. And look, the Americans are notorious for not winning this cup because we don't play well with others when it comes to golf, unfortunately. Let's go back to, where's Jamie? Jamie, Greg is with his family. I believe he will be joining us maybe later. Joe will be joining us in a little bit. So I'm sorry, poor guy, you're stuck with me right now. Oh, thank you. Jamie, I am going to do my absolute best to try and keep you entertained here. But yeah, if it was always one person always on, maybe that would get a little redundant. Don't forget, if you are just joining us right now, my name is Christle Rose for Let's Talk Sport, and I do the golf coverage. We probably also will be doing NFL coverage because I am based in the United States, and that's the big thing that's going on now with us is our football season. I don't know if I can show the little logo, but I am an Ohio State fan, and college football is really my love, but NFL is all American, right? I mean, there's nothing more American than hot dogs, burgers, football. Yeah. So of course. I'm just watching Bryson here get ready for his putt. Good putt. And the crowd is insane. He is up 3 now. And so he birdies the 9th. This crowd is insane. I think that my favorite part is actually after the Ryder, after it's all done, they go back and they will take all the clips because there's a lot more sound on the greens at the Ryder Cup than there is in other PGA events. So what they do is they'll take the side comments and the things that everyone says, and then they put a big mashup together, and then you can really kind of see where that camaraderie that you didn't really know was happening live was happening. I absolutely love that part. Greg, you bring up a good point. Okay, so I know that you're American, Christle, but it's disrespectful of the U.S. fans booing during the backswing of the European players. Yes. Okay. So this is something that has really taken off this year. This is a really controversial thing that's happened. So it all started with Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka, and they're kind of like back and forth bickering, and then online Brooks in general is just that guy. Okay, he is gonna, if he knows that he can get under your skin, he's gonna do it. Unfortunately, Bryson's mind is like all very analytical, very rules based, very, this is not right. There's no gray area for him. It's very much black and white on everything. Whereas Brooks is just playing his game, and part of being a celebrity in the PGA is trying to get more people interested in golf. Okay. So the controversy that was happening was actually bringing more attention to golf, and that can never be a bad thing. What happened was when Bryson got very hurt about it and didn't like that some people were saying things, booing him or whatnot. Okay. But honestly, you're a pro, and this is the highest level of golf that you can get. Okay. Everyone in any sport is going to get fans. Everyone in any sport is going to have to deal with, you can't keep the public so far away that they're not connected to the game, if that makes sense, and then expect them to care about the game. You can't have it both ways. You can't have them so far out that like nobody can, make a sound or be involved or feel like they're part of the game with you. But then also want them to care about it. Like that, you can't have those two things. So I get what you're saying, yes, but this is the Ryder Cup. This is always different. And I don't know. You can't expect it to be a complete silence when really all of us have been wanting sports back. Okay. And so, yeah, could the crowds be better controlled? Absolutely. But everyone is just now getting back to be able to love sports again and be in person. And I think it's going to take just a little bit for that usual, I can't think of the word. Sorry, man. Like the manners that people would usually have on a golf course, the etiquette, sorry. So golf etiquette is not something that just comes naturally for people. And I think that because we took so much time off and didn't have players for so long, or didn't have the fans for so long, that golf etiquette is going to be something that needs to be put back in. But like I said, this is the Ryder Cup, and it's always loud. It's always people will say things. Jamie Burgoon. Burgoon. See, we would say it differently here. And I know that the last time that I streamed, people were pretty upset about the way that I say players' names. And honestly, that's because the part of America that I live in is very northern, very close to Canada. So my A's are very, very, very pronounced and very hard. So that's just how it is. We're on the 10th hole now, getting back. Let's recenter here. We have Garcia down 3. teeing off on the 10th here. He's definitely going to have to pick up the pace here. He looks tired. That shot he did not look happy with. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be a little short of the green. It does not. He looks tired, and it's been a long week. Oh my goodness. Wrinkle in my forehead here. Yeah, it's been a long week, and historically, the U.S. players don't play well as a team, like I said earlier. So the fact that they're doing as well as they are is amazing. I don't think we've seen this since the Phil Mickelson days. Yeah. And that just seemed, there's a really good documentary on Netflix, I want to say it is. Is it Netflix? But it's about the Ryder Cup and how Mickelson and his team, you know, actually came together. I'm going to read these. So, Greg, you're right. Booing in the backswing, definitely. Like I said, it's that etiquette. And I think that it'll just take calling people out when need be. I don't know that the U.S. fans would be too upset about it because we are kind of already used to that. When we play other PGA tours, it's not as silent as you think. Yes, it is. So Wisconsin is up. That's our Great Lakes. And it is formed by a big glacier, basically, has just kind of like slid down and then melted. So yeah, no, it's not by the ocean, the course that they're on. But yeah, it is 3,000 miles of lake. Yeah. So it probably does feel like an ocean, but it's absolutely beautiful. The Great Lakes are absolutely beautiful anyway. But the way that this golf course is set up, it almost is like reflective of the West Coast. And it's set up that way for a reason. I also think, okay, so the last time I know that people were looking for a link, I also think that there's an app, the Ryder Cup app you can watch, and it's really cool because you can actually like see in real time the tracking that they do of the balls, which is really fun. Honestly, at the end of this, I want to see like what everyone's favorite part of the Ryder Cup was and their least favorite. I always call it my rose and thorn, right? So it's like your best part, the worst part. I think I already know what mine is, but we'll see because goodness gracious. Hopefully we can pull this off. We have Bryson right now is walking around and over analyzing so many of the shots right now. And unfortunately, I can't control that. So I know that it might seem like this is a really slow-paced stream right now, but that's because I'm literally watching Bryson DeChambeau walk around and reanalyze 50,000 times something that his caddy should be telling him is an easy shot for him at his level. This is a chip shot. It's not. That's what I love about this game. I absolutely love about this game is that you are literally fighting yourself in this game. You are playing against yourself. And right now, nobody is worse on Bryson DeChambeau than Bryson DeChambeau. Unfortunately, they're paired up together. Gio and Bryson are paired up together, and they don't seem to have a lot of like camaraderie or like side talk, I guess. So that might be how Garcia is. He is, I don't know. I think that he's, from what I know and what I've seen of him, he's not like a stiff player or anything. He's not too quiet. So usually we would see more interaction between the two players, but it looks really like they're very separate at this time. Sergio's going for his third shot here, sorry. On the 10th. He is taking his time. The winds are really high right now. And I don't know if that is causing an issue. Ooh, and he does it. He puts it in. Nice. He did. I mean, it was a great shot. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more. When you're doing little chip shots like that, that's what you want every single time. It's not easy going from outside the green like that. This is for birdie to tie the whole Bryson DeChambeau on the 10th so that he can keep his. Sorry, I have to keep like looking around my screen. He's about 4 feet from the hole. Not even 4 feet. My goodness. Sorry. They're just showing some earlier coverage. Dustin Johnson earlier this week. He's played really well this week. Now we're headed off to the 11th, which is like absolutely gorgeous. Lots of sand traps, though. Lots of places that they could go. That bunker, the greens, the movement of the greens is really crazy. I love when they come in and they have these architects. Like, I don't think people understand that the way that this is set up for the Ryder Cup is not the way that people can just play it every day. That there's actually architects that come in months and months and months ahead of time and figure out where the holes are going to be and figure out the slope differences and how absolutely everything is going to be. And not everybody, like, nobody gets to play that until the Ryder Cup. And I absolutely love that. I think it's so cool to see, like, most people overlook groundskeepers, and I don't know if it's just because I was in that world for a while, that I could actually appreciate what they do. They're probably like the most blamed person when it comes to golf. People will be like, oh my gosh, who keeps these greens? Bryson has the longest drives. So he definitely is not going to be, hitting his driver on this one here. On the 11th, it's 479 yards. It's a par 4 course, or par 4. And he did not follow through with that. He's in the bunker I believe it's to the right. Yep. I'd like to see a lot more from his caddy at this moment. I feel like his caddy is just somebody who's carrying his bags right now, and unfortunately that's not the place of a caddy. That's not your job is to carry the bag, right? Carry the bag and keep up, okay? But it's also to call the shots that somebody who's in the actual game playing might not be playing their best mentally, and it's your job to ground them. And Garcia teeing off here. Ooh, and he just manages to stay out. If you're just joining us, it's still obviously 11-5, America up against the Europeans. Like I said, usually that's not the case. Usually we can't get it together. We are not team players. A lot of times when you do those 4-ball, like early in the week, taking the best shot, choosing whose ball you're going to use. I mean, it's never been our strong suit. And so to actually see the camaraderie where they actually are looking like they're going to play well together, even with all this, controversy of Brooks and Bryson back and forth, I think it actually just brought more attention to golf. Please don't forget to subscribe, and let me check out the comments here. There's also, if you want, don't feel like you have to, but something that really does help is that little cash button at the bottom is the donate button. It's called a super chat, and you can donate money, and then we read your comments out loud, and it just helps grow the channel. Like, I don't think anybody would have thought that it would be at 5,000 people plus actually saw the vision of what the channel is. So I know that with COVID, everything shut down and a lot of us were shut in, and sports was taken. Being able to be around people and talk and get your friend's opinion about certain players, or nothing it really is as enjoyable if you're like by yourself, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, if you can share experiences together, that is probably the best way to enjoy sports. I think it's all about the team, and if you can't play, the best way to be a part of that would be to be in the fan base, right? And to be around those other fans. And I think this channel really helped during a time when we couldn't have that. And so I think it's really cool. If you would share, that'd be awesome. If you share the stream, if you donate, be super cool. I know that there are some big plans in the making for the future. And I think that, like, obviously the only way that can happen is with you guys and your support. So please click the subscribe button and share. And we are going to sit here on the 11th waiting for Garcia, who has a pretty good lie outside of the bunker on the right-hand side. And thank you for your support, honestly, because this is the first time that I've done this by myself. And, you know, I'm constantly just wanting to make sure you guys are entertained while we're sitting here together. Nice. He's about 4 feet, 5 feet from the flag there. Bryson's here a little bit downwind, and that the right side bunker there. Ooh, he is not happy. But he didn't hit anyone, so he hit the wedge a little bit. Honestly, I think what happened is he's not really looking and following through very well with intention. Like, it's almost like he mentally finishes the stroke before he's done. And so you can kind of see that where his body relaxes too soon, and then that club face is just going to turn when it hits the impact of that sand. Let me see what our chat's doing here. Did you see DeChambeau at the first hole? He drove the green on par 4. What made it better? He got evil. Yeah, today, are you talking about today's play? they're showing coverage of earlier this week some of the really tough shots that people have had to do. Juniper out of the bushes here. Oh goodness. I really appreciate you guys being here. My goodness. Just waiting for Bryson. He's on the other side of the green. I'm telling you, this course is top notch, and it is obviously it's when you're on, and it's great. But if you're off just a little, I mean, you're off in the 2 feet off to the right hand side, and it's looking disastrous, you know. Here's a question for everyone. Who has been your favorite person to watch this week? If you've watched the last couple days, who has been your favorite person to watch? Garcia on the 11th for birdie to win the hole here. This is obviously going to be something that, oh, he just missed it. Just missed it. Curved a little bit at the end there. And that was his chance to pick this up. Missed it by a cut. By that much. Bryson now setting up his putt here. Bryson DeChambeau on the 11th for par to tie the hole. The amount of time that he is taking to set up all of his shots today is just my goodness. It's almost agonizing. Like, I'm already in pain because I have a kidney stone, but it is agonizing to watch this man play here. He does put it in though. See, can't complain too much. So we're still 3 up then on the 12th. Making our way over to the shores here. going to be a par 3 on number 12. Beautiful, beautiful scenery there. The boats that are out there, just gorgeous. I mean, really, it does. It looks like an ocean sign, but it's not. It's a lake. You can see Lake Michigan off there to the left. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a bit windy. Oh, Greg. I'm sorry you had a hernia from playing rugby. That is painful. That is very painful. Just waiting for everyone to start teeing up here on the 12th. Looking back on the week, watching John Rahm play, and yes, that is part of my accent. I'm really sorry. I'm not butchering people's names. DeChambeau. Oof. And he is over. He is over the tee. I mean, over the hole there in a pretty high patch grass area. It's not something that he can't come out of, obviously. But it would have been nicer if it was just like 6 feet or so before that. Would have been nice. But that the wind coming off of that water there, it can change. I mean, by the time that you're done with your swing, it can change. Sergio Garcia setting up for the tee off here. Just an iron shot, really, honestly, is all that's needed here. And he's got a good spot right there, middle of the green. I'm sure he would have liked it to be a little bit closer, but that's definitely puttable for sure. I'm gonna so as it sits right now, the United States is 11, Europe 5. Cantlay is up 1. He is paired with Lowry. Scheffler is up 3. He's paired with John Rahm. DeChambeau is paired with Garcia, which is what we're watching right now, and they are through to 11. And I honestly, I'm sorry, I don't have the coverage for I don't have that's not the featured play, unfortunately, right now. And then we have Morikawa up 2 with Hovland, Johnson up 1 with Casey, Koepka up 1, with Weisberger, English and Westwood, Spieth and Fleetwood. Honestly, I love watching Fleetwood play. I love Spieth together. I think that is just honestly going to just be good for good watching, honestly. Oh, I didn't realize that half of my head is like, sorry about that. Trying to see. Is rugby big in the US? It is the third biggest sport in the state. No, honestly, rugby is like a club thing that maybe colleges do here. It's not really, sorry, my hair is atrocious right now. It's not something that we really get into it unless you're in a college setting. So people would get like college scholarships to play rugby. Yeah, other than that, unfortunately, it's not. And you know, when I first got involved with Let's Talk Sport, I learned that I really didn't know much about sports as an American, as much as I thought I did. So I really think that we are sheltered, I guess. Not really sheltered, but like we don't have as much coverage of worldwide sports like I think everyone else does. Unfortunately, I think that is just the nature of the beast, I guess, here in the States. So I've definitely learned more about sports in the last year than I have in my entire lifetime. So I watched my first Euros this year. I learned about actual football, which we in the States say the S word. I'm not even allowed. It's in my contract. I can't even say the S word on camera right now. But you know what I'm talking about. That's what we call it. So yeah, to call football is just weird to me in general. All right. Don't go anywhere because we are taking a break. Honestly, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for clicking the subscribe button, for sticking around, watching the Ryder Cup. I know that this has been a slower pace than usual, and I really appreciate it. And with just one person, it's definitely more difficult. I am the kind of person that I really do well talking with someone else, not just by myself. I really do well talking, whether it be with Joe or Jamie or another commentator who can. So Bryson DeChambeau just chipped up the shot about 6 inches maybe. That's all that it went up to get out of the tall grass there. So, and then he missed that. So this is proving to be a very difficult hole for him. This might just be where the European team has a chance to take a hold of that cantillate on the 14th, sinks it in. Nope, sorry, it doesn't sink it in. Looked like it was going to, but ooh. All right, hold on 1 second. A little bit. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this with us as we finish up here. Almost done with the Bryson DeChambeau and Garcia shots here. Sorry about that. But I will be back. Hopefully, I think Joe will be joining us. And hopefully we're just all gonna like put our good vibes out there for that. And hopefully Jamie comes back too. Because unfortunately, I'm telling you, kidney stones are no joke. Kidney stones are no joke. So I am gonna have to take a break here for a minute. And oh, hi! Yay! Oh, Joe, thank you. Very excited. Joe is going to be coming on, but I will be right back.
Hello and welcome to the Ryder Cup. Watch along here on Let's Talk Sport. I'm Joe Stanley. Yes, Jamie's not here tonight. I know it's bizarre, isn't it? And it's me in the hot seat. I am joined by Christle from America as well. She's currently just taking a few minutes away from the screen, whereas we're going to join the action over in America now with Europe. The score is USA 11, Europe 6 in this Ryder Cup at the moment. As I'm just looking at the screen, there's Rahm on the 15th hole. And Europe are 3 down on this one. And Rahm's about to take his second shot. And he's chipped that beautifully. It's gone towards the hole. And he's landed it straight on the green there. That's now switched to Garcia on the 14th. Just for those that are watching, I am watching it on Sky Sports, so I don't know if anyone is watching our stream and the coverage at the same time. There might be slight differences there, but there shouldn't be any issues. Sergio Garcia lands it beautifully on the green, not too far away from the hole. He should be able to put that. He seemed happy with that. The projected score at the moment with these rounds is 20 to USA and 8 at the moment, the way the scores are going. So it's not looking good from a European perspective. But for the USA, it's looking good. And Marikara is on the 13th hole for a birdie putt. USA 1 up on this one. It's a straight shot. And it's straight in the hole. Top putt that is by Marikara. Top putt there. Don't worry, guys. If you are commenting below, don't worry. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just getting the chats coming up now for you, so I can read them out. Just taking a moment. Scheffler, sorry. This one's rolled towards, but it's not gone in. We've got some comments below. So on the poll, we do have a poll on the channel. Who will win the Ryder Cup? 63% say USA and 37% say Europe. Stu Davis was in the comments at 7:25 this evening saying hello. Greg, so you can't see York come back from this. It looks unlikely at the moment, the way that results are going in the game and in the tournament. Sorry, it's projected that USA will be on 20, Europe will be on 8 with the way that these matches are going at the moment. So it's not looking good for Europe. Oh, Rahm! That was so close to that putt, and it's just wide of the hole. So close. As the coverage is now cut to Cantley, who's 3 up on 16th hole, or 5. He's got it onto the green. Not a bad lie there. Not a bad shot. He should be able to put that. That was putted. European put there. Let's see, the new can't go to says it's madness that the next Ryder Cup in 2 years' time in Italy. Stu, I do agree with that actually. It's a bit mad to think that it's in a couple of years' time. Scheffler's going to put this on the 15th. I'll get back to the comments in a moment to win his match. He's put it. He's put it. That's in there. On Scheffler, it's 12-6. (12-6) to USA. The USA need 14.5 points to win this. And let's be honest, it's 12-6, so it doesn't look good for Europe at the moment. Stu Davis is in the comments. How you doing, Stu, mate? He says, Joe, mate, how are you doing? I'm not doing too bad. I'm not happy with the score so far in the Ryder Cup, but myself personally, I'm not doing too bad myself. Thanks for asking. And it's 13-6 now. Cantley puts his one, and it's 13-6. And this is just an absolute rout at the moment for America. It's DeChambeau. 3 up on the 14th. Oh, it's bounced off the rim. If it's 13, we have got Luke doing the tech tonight off camera. And he's just said to me down my ear, is it 13? Because he literally just changed the score to 12 as they made it 13. I was like, yes, Luke, they made it 13. As it's Weisberger. 1 down on the 11th hole. Yes. Oh, when do USA win? Is the question I can get down my ear. So they need 14.5 points to win. USA do. So they're not far away, let's be honest. Most of the there's 9 holes to play. 9 games to play. Shu said, yeah, good, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's not been looking promising at the moment. Would be a heck of a comeback. It would be. It would be a massive comeback. It would be up there with, was it Medina where they come back? Yeah, the Miracle Medina a few years ago, back in 2011, 2012, I believe. I remember that. That was an unbelievable comeback from Europe, but it doesn't look like the way that's performing. Unfortunately. And apologies that I'm not bringing you coverage at the moment. It's just that then the ad break. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let us got any questions at all or anything really. Just let us know. As the coverage just comes back as I say that. There you go. So to be honest, you're for not winning this now. It doesn't look likely. Doesn't look likely. To give you a second, viewers, I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to go get my glasses because I'm struggling to see the TV. So I'll just be back in 2 seconds. And I'm back, viewers. I can actually see the screen properly now, so I can talk you through the action properly. And another missed shot there by Europe. Iceberger missing that one, so it's all square in that one. It's Hovland on the 14th with his second shot. Lovely shot. Oh no, he's over hit that one to the edge of the green. Roderick Harrington's not looking impressed there. It's not looking good for Europe. It's Berger. He's tied on the 8th hole. Tied overall. But that's beautiful putt for Berger. What a putt that is. Beautiful. That curls from right to left towards the hole and in. As it's now gone to Johnson on the 13th. And his just kisses the rim and doesn't quite make it. But Johnson remains one up against Paul Casey. That's driven by DeChambeau. Oh, straight onto the green. It's perfect putting range. What a shot. That is for DeChambeau. Unbelievable. Now he cuts a Poulter on the 11th. He's 1 up in his. Just wants to win the hole. And it's gone in. Poulter's gone 2 up. Well done, Ian Poulter. For those of you wondering, Jamie might be joining us tonight. He might be. He's been out with at a family meal at the moment, and he might be joining us in a bit. Christle is with us at the moment. She's just taking some personal time to herself, and she's not very well at the moment, so we wish her all the best and take as much time as you need, Christle. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video as well. And to subscribe to the channel, sorry, Let's Talk Sport. So it's my, for those of you regulars, it's my first time back in a couple of months. So I've been very busy in life and I haven't been able to do as much content for the channel as I'd hoped. But I'm back now and looking to do more content for the channel. So you guys, yes, unfortunately for you guys, you look like you're going to be stuck with me. It's Hovland on the 14th for par. Par 3 for par 4. 2 puts to win this hole. Can get my words right. Yup. You say 6 up on there and you're up 1 up on theirs. Tied in 2. The projected score of 2018 at the moment. And that is short from Hovland. That's not good enough. And Marakara remains 1-0 up. So the performances from the Americans so far. So McIlroy won the first match against Schifferle 3-2. I'll just get the scoreboard up for you, just to read through the results for you. So at the moment we're looking at Schifferle and McIlroy is finished. McIlroy won that 3-2. Cantlay and Lowry is finished. Cantlay won that 4-2. Scheffler and Rahm have finished. Scheffler won that 4-3. DeChambeau and Garcia on the 14th. DeChambeau is 2 up. Marakara is on the 14th as well. And Hovland, that's 1 up. Johnson is 1 up against Casey, and he's on 13. Koepka and Weisberger are tied through 12. Poulter is 2 up, just finished on the 11th against Vinell. Thomas is 4 up against Hatton on 10. English is 1 up against Westwood through 9. It says Spieth and Fleetwood are through 9 are on 9 as well, and they're tied. And on 8th is Berger versus Fitzpatrick, and Berger is 1 up in that. There we have some comments. Hello, we got Greg again, Greg Livingston. Thanks for coming back to the channel. He says, DeChambeau's clubs are so long. I play golf and I'm 6 foot, and my clubs are not as long as his clubs. That's interesting, Greg. How long are your clubs? my clubs are pretty just standard size. Myself, Greg also says his putter is so long as well. Has he got one of those bally putters, or I've not seen him play today? So play with the putter today. Has he got one of those bally putters? Stu says, do you play golf? Only golf? I've not played for a couple of months, but I do have. I've played in the past. Yeah, I do play golf. Stu, I'm just not played for a couple of months at the moment. Looking to get back out there soon when I get a spare 5 minutes. But yeah, I quite like golf. It's good to watch and great to play. If you've had a stressful week, going out there, even just to the driving range, if not thought around, and just hitting a ball, hard as you can, a couple hundred yards after tee. And it's a great stress relief for me, and it's a good bit of fun as well. Stu says he does love a driving range after paddock. Maybe you could meet up at some point, Stu, and go for a round of golf sometime. What do you reckon, mate? Would you be up for a round? Oh, that's not a very good shot at all. The graphics just showing DeChambeau's drive. It's unbelievable. Performance on the 15th, sorry, not drive. Performance 15th. He's got 3 up against Garcia. With 3 to play, so that looks set there. At the very least, he's going to get a draw. And I don't think he's going to get a draw at all because he's not performing well, Garcia. Because have they banned the two-handed putter? The ones, I think they have banned the really long ones. Yeah, the two-handed ones where you anchor it in. They do have a longish one, but I think it's the. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's not the bally putter. It's the full length putters. Yeah, they banned because they said it was unfair advantage to certain players. I can't remember the name of the actual putter. And I was never a fan of the look of them anyway. I didn't think they looked very good at all. The putter Adam Scott had, yeah, Greg. I remember Adam Scott. Yeah, he's had to adapt his game now. As DeChambeau's just launched a drive on the 16th. Just hit it at 194 miles per hour. I'm sure that's just said. Wow. Wow. He's landed in a bunker. But he's got some distance on that. It's Johnson. Chips it out the bunker. Onto the green and not far away from the hole there. That's an easy putt for Johnson. Garcia. Line up his shot. 160. 555 yards is the hole. This has gone at 177 miles an hour. And it's travelled 306 yards straight in the middle of the fairway. Stu says he's not been on a course since before COVID, so would like to get back to it. Well, to be honest, I've not really been for a round at all. I'm not going to lie to you. So, I'd very much like to go for a round at some point. As Poulter's just putted, sorry I interrupt that conversation, Stu. As Poulter's just putted on his hole to go 3 up against Tony for now on the 12th. So there we go. But yeah, I'd like to go. We can go organise and go for a round at some point, mate. As Kitka has gone for the 13th and he's 1 up. Always feel a little cheeky saying this, but we do have a super chat feature on the as well. Just trying to build the budget for the channel, so we can hopefully grow and stuff. So if you do feel like sending a super chat in, I will read your comment out definitely straight away, and we're truly grateful. In the past, I've been requested to sing songs for super. I'm not very good at singing, but I am willing to embarrass myself to singing a song for a super chat. That's on the proviso I do know the words to the song that you request. That's Casey's on the 40th. Oh. Great put there from Paul Casey. For Europe. I've been now cut to the 15th with Hoffland. Oh, shit, ball speed 130 miles an hour. Pecs are 96 feet. Straight onto the green. Fantastic. Johnson stands over this. Into the hole. Johnson 1 up. Still. I'll see it on the 16th. Second shot. Nope, in the bunker. It's a great shot by Marakawa there. Onto the green. I have to go back to DeChambeau on the 16th. His second shot. He's 3 up. He's just hit it out the bunker and got it onto the fairway. Didn't look impressed with his shot, but he got it on the bunker. Greg's in the comments again. Some say that he believes that they can still use the two-handed, but can't have the putter on the chest because that's an advantage leaning on the putter. Ah, okay. Maybe they've adapted it. Okay, so he said they could still use them, but can't let the putter. That's okay. So you can still use the long length putter, but you can't lean on it. It has to be anchored to the chin, then I'm guessing, not the chest. It's Hovland's will line up his putt to win the hole. He's 1 down at the moment, so if he wins this, he levels it all up for Europe on this hole. Projected score is still 20-8 in the USA's favour. Hit it straight and true, and he's levelled up the hole. Hovland He's levelled up the singles match. All square between Marikana and Hovland now. Shot by DeChambeau, straight onto the green. Be a very, very long putt if he can make this, but it's in a favourable position. Okay, I've just had some news through my ear that I'm going solo for the rest of the evening at the moment, unless Jamie decides to join the party from his family meal at a later date. Christle sadly is unwell, so we send our best wishes and thoughts to Christle, who's unwell at the moment. She's got a kidney stones, was it, Luke? Yeah, kidney stones. So we send our best wishes and thoughts to Christle over in the States, and I hope that the impending win of a US Ryder Cup win eases the pain and makes her feel better herself. I'd like to invite Luke onto the stream. I know you're not a golfer, but Luke says no. Luke says no. Luke says no. He's tech guy only today. He's the broadcaster. We can have conversations from our earpiece, can't we, Luke? You know, if we have a dull moment. So Greg's in the comments again. He said, it stands, us are winning 9 matches out. Oh, US, sorry, are winning 9 matches out of 12. Why did I read that as us? I don't know. Yeah. And Stu Davis says, come on, Luke, mate, with love heart eyes. Apologies for the screen at the moment. We are currently working on changing the background and stuff, because obviously we've gone from what would have been a 3-person stream down to a 1-person stream due to varying circumstances. All the best again to Christle, who's not very well, and we hope you get well soon, my friend. And you'll join us on future golf streams, I'm sure, as well. And obviously the impending victory for USA, I hope that helps you feel better soon. It's still 13-6 at the moment, but USA are leading 9 of the 12 matches, so it's just a matter of time, really. Let's be honest. 2 of the other matches are all square, and 1 is in favour of Europe, so Europe are absolutely getting pummeled at the moment. For me, the only way Europe are winning this, I know it sounds very cynical, is if USA just decide, now I can't be bothered and walk off the course. As Garcia's on the 16th, third shot, chips it out the bunker. He's overshot that. You're having a laugh there, Sergio. He's done very well to get it out of the bunker, but he shot it right across the green from one side to the other. So there's lots of US fans in that grandstand. Greg in the comments says projected score is the USA 20, Europe 8, with a bunch of swearing emojis. I think everyone European-wise feels the same way. They're just talking about there's going to be a Nicholas Jacklin Award. It's their inaugural award. Let's talk about that on the TV at the moment. So it's given for sportsmanship, teamwork, performance, I'm just reading them as they come up on the screen. So it's a new award rooted in better decisions. So it's for an individual who's done well and excelled in those categories there. So the Nicholas Jacklin Award is inspired by the 1969 concession at Royal Birkdale, selected by a committee based on 3 critical areas: sportsmanship, teamwork, and performance. Award recipients, so it could be given to more than one golfer, announced the night after the trophy presentation in live from the Ryder Cup. So there we go. Someone's going to win or a couple of people might win the Nicholas Jacklin Award tonight. As we now go to the 16th hole, Bryson DeChambeau to win this match. No, he hasn't hit that quite the way he wanted. But it looks like a simple putt again. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the US win that hole and go 14-6 up. But it's not quite there yet, Luke. So hold your horses as Johnson just hits a wonderful shot, arcing 129 miles an hour, and it's just bounced beautifully onto the green there. Jamie Burgoyne says super chat, and Joe will tell us his favourite and least favourite member of the LTS team and who they are and why. That is very loaded. It had to be a big super chat for that to happen. So if you want me to reveal my favourite and least favourite members, it will have to be a big super chat, I think. The bidding starts at £10. And Bryson DeChambeau has just won that hole. It is 14-6, as Luke says down my ear once it goes to 14-6. 14.5 points to win, it says. I think, Jamie, since you want to know the favourite and least favourite, I think you should be doing the cheeky super chat there, mate. Stu says we all know the favourite with the love heart. They're now 3 down on the 13th. He can win this hole, and he's brought it back to 2 down. Vanel's just won the 14th hole in his battle, and he has brought it back to 2 down. You're still winning that hole, that match, sorry, but the USA aren't far off, are they, to be honest? Greg Livingston says, one thing about this European team is Justin Rose should have been in the team because he has hit his driver. Should have been in his team because he has hit his drive straight, and that's what you need. Go for and hit his driver in the middle of the course. Yeah, I'm a big Justin Rose fan. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a massive Justin Rose fan. Greg, I was very disappointed not to see him in the team, so I agree with you on that. Morikawa's just hit his on the green on the 16th. Jamie Burgoyne says, I'm obviously his favourite, Stu. USA on the verge, just need half a point for victory. Hovland's tied on his hole, 16th hole. To win, USA need 14.5. Europe need 14, and it's currently 14-6 to the USA. David says you don't support a real team, to Jamie Burgoyne. And Stuart Davis also says, I'm a Justin Rose fan too. His style is needed for this. Yep. I know I mentioned this on every golf stream when his name comes up, but I did get a reply from him on Twitter once, so that took him up from my expectations as well. Made me very happy that did. Good shot that way, Hovland, straight on the green. Not as close as DeChambeau's, but it's not a bad shot. The USA are half a point away from victory here. On the third day of the Ryder Cup. Not DeChambeau, sorry, against Hovland, I apologise. It was Morikawa. I knew it was wrong as soon as I said it. As the broadcast has just gone to Bryson DeChambeau's interview, so we'll have a moment where if we have more questions. Jamie goes to Stu, you made the crash app worse. I presume he's talking about Football Manager. And goes to, did you know, Joe, that water beside the course is a lake at first? I thought it was an ocean, but the lake is 3,000 miles long. I did not know that, Greg. So that's a fun fact for you, for everyone. Thanks for that fact, mate, because I'm always interested in facts and stats about any sport, really. So that's a nice one. Did you know that the water beside the course is a lake? And it's 3,000 miles long. Fantastic, that. I do like that. That's very good. Good fact, that. Very young US team. They go about the ages of the teams. They say it's a young US team. It is a very young US team, and obviously this team's going to get better and better as it goes on. So there's a big challenge in Italy in a couple of years' time. But USA are storming this. That's the showing Bryson with members of his family and other members of the US team. Chris Johnson's one up to win the hole on the 15th. Puts it. He's put it. Big roll goes up. Johnson goes 2 up through 15. Casey walks off. Yes, don't hesitate to do some more comps for those guys. There's Thomas on the 15th. Hits it straight onto the green. I should go back to Hovland and Morikawa, who are tied on the 16th. Hovland for an eagle putt. Hovland over the ball. Mine's the shot. It's going, and it doesn't quite make the target. So now cuts the 13th to Hatton. He's 4 down and he's 1. He's 4 birdie putt. He didn't have enough legs on that one, and that one's short. His putting's been massively off today. It's time for Morikawa. Excellent. On the wood swing right to left on this too. Okay, so he's going for it. Oh, it's just kissed the rim and stopped right on the edge of the hole. I do not believe that, as it remains all square between Hovland and Morikawa. A little right grin from Morikawa. Jamie Goins says, Stanley, you should have stayed out in Chester on Tuesday. I had other places to be and other things to do, Jamie, and you knew that. I did say early on the week that I would only be out for a set period of time. As Thomas, misses his putt on the 13th. That kisses the rim and goes past the hole as he drops to his knees. He's still 4 up against Hatton through 13. Yeah, but Jamie, I couldn't stay out for long on Tuesday. I stayed out longer than I was going to. I was there for like 3:30 till about 6:15. So I was there for a good 3 hours. You did have me for 3 hours, but I couldn't stay out any longer. Maybe in the next LTS outing. Also, Stu, you're still watching below. How are you feeling, mate? Obviously, you couldn't join us on Tuesday. I hope all still going well and you're not feeling too unwell at all with everything. For those of you that are watching, don't forget to like the video, please. Feel free to continue to comment, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. We've hit our target of 5k and we're now going for 10. 6 first, obviously, then. The big target is 10k. Hovland on the 17th. 222-yard hole. Par 3. He's hit that apex of 110 onto the green. David Goins says, you missed the stupidest pint glass in the world, and then it's just sent me a picture of it on WhatsApp. It's a bit of a weird one, that Erdinger glass. It's very narrow down the bottom and then goes wide up the top. Let's see, he's just hit an arcing shot. Straight onto the green, that's brilliant. As it's rolling towards the hole. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Doesn't quite make the hole. But it's a good shot, and that's going to be a proper easy putt for him. Just a matter of time. Matter of time for the US. Casey on the 16th, his second shot. On the 19th, apex arcs, straight onto the green. So blasting it from the bunker, looking to get it onto the fairway. Can't even see where the ball is. Oh no, I can. Yeah, he's got it straight onto the fairway. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. USA up in 4, Europe up in 1, and it's tied in 3. Hovland on 17th for a birdie putt. Very difficult. There we go. Hit long and straight. You got it? No, it's wide. He's missed it. Wow. To win the hole, Marikawa. Win the hole and go back 1 up. Lines up the putt. To put back, straight in. 1-0 up. He's going back 1 up. There's Marikawa and a big roar from that stand from the US fans. Marikawa 1 up after 17 holes. Now it's the chant of USA. USA rings from that grandstand on the 17th. Justin Johnson on the 16th, third shot. Hits it straight onto the green. He's got a chance for birdie here. It's Casey on the 16th to win the hole. He's 2 down anyway. But he can win this hole and reduce the deficit to 1. Maybe he can sink this putt. It's it. And it's in. reduce the deficit to 1. So 1 up now against Casey after 16 holes. This is my car on the 18th. Hits total at 173 miles an hour and apex at 119. It did sort of rough. It's hovering shot. The hole is 491 yards on 18th. Launches it. Apex at 93. This is straight and true. On the green. Not green, sorry, fairway. So they go to Thomas on the 14th. He's sat in a bunker. Gets it straight on the green. Thomas lines up his putt on the 14th. This is for birdie. I think it's going to be one of these that has to go from left to right. So it bends and arcs towards and just past the hole. And so it just hits his first shot on the 17th. Straight on the green. Straight on the green. It's 222-yard hole, that is, and he's got it straight on the green. And about slap bang in the middle of the green. It's Hatton on the 14th to win the hole. 4-0 down. Sinks that putt, reduces the arrears to 3. To everyone that's watching the screen, don't forget to to like the video, comment below, and subscribe to Let's Talk Sport if you're new to the channel and haven't done so already. Please subscribe. Thank you to those who have already subscribed today. If we've got any new subscribers. As James McCoy said before, for a super chat. It doesn't have to be a big one. I will reveal who my favourite and least favourite members of the LTS team are. I can also sing for super chat. Name me the song and I'll sing it. Great shot like my hovering straight on the green. It's coverage now, cuts the full Casey. On the 17th. This is for birdie. Very long report. Is it rolling in? This is for put to win the Ryder Cup. Justin Johnson over this. To win the Ryder Cup. Oh, he's missed the target. Yes, he has to wait a little longer. And Jamie, going, you want me to sing the Bobby Firmino song as much as I love it? You've got to send me a super chat. Come on, Jamie, send us a super chat. We're going, and I'll sing it. Oh, Butch Ketka, long shot, just wide. He's very close. USA on the verge. Hovland on the 18th to tie the match. Oh, misses the hole. This put to win the Ryder Cup for USA by Morikawa. This to win the Ryder Cup for USA. Oh, he's missed it. But it doesn't matter. It's half a point. And the USA have won the Ryder Cup at Whistling Straits. USA have won the Ryder Cup at Whistling Straits. USA are Ryder Cup champions. They've won the 43rd Ryder Cup here at Whistling Straits. Congratulations to the United States. Congratulations to their fans. As you can hear, USA chanted from that grandstand. Come on, Burgoyne. You want me to sing it? Stick that super chat in. There's something that the cop wants you to know. The best in the world is Bobby Firmino. Number 9. Giving the ball and he'll score every time. Si, senor. Pass the ball to Bobby and he will score. There you go. I've sung it now. You owe me £2 or something in super chat. Come on, be going. Big up. I should have whipped out my Bobby Firmino scarf early as I sung that. Favourite player. But back to the golf. USA are Ryder Cup winners. Should have made his night with that song with 2 love heart eye emojis. Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Bit of Mo Salah there for you. I am a Liverpool fan, those that are watching in the chat, and I know this is golf, so let's get back to the golf. Podrick Harrington looks inconsolable at the moment, as the USA are already celebrating Marikawa winning it. And they're just interviewing him now on Sky Sports. It feels good for team effort to win the Ryder Cup. It feels really good to be coming out on top. I got for the Nick Faldo look today, by the way, people, with the turtleneck, just so you know. I thought, go for something smart, and I gone for the Nick Faldo look with the turtleneck. So Nick Faldo, should I say? Big Limited said that's it. The US have won the Ryder Cup. They have won the Ryder Cup. Stu's back in the comments again. He says, I need LA. Well, we've conquered all of. I can't swear, by the way, because we'll lose the stream, so I'll have to do the PC version, the clean version. We've conquered all of Europe. We're never gonna stop. From Paris down to Turkey, We're gonna win the lot. Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly. The fields around the road. We are all supporters and we cover Liverpool. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. He also says we'll have to watch Liverpool at McCooley's or something one day, mate. Always bouncing. Sounds good, mate. Sounds great. Good. I might be doing a watch along on Tuesday if you're up for it, mate. For Liverpool Porto. I say might. It just depends on one or two things come up in my schedule. But at the moment I'm set to do a watch along on Tuesday for Porto versus Liverpool. So if you want to join us, mate, get in touch in a private message and we'll have you on. The Reds have got no money, but we're gonna win the league. We are in a break in the coverage, by the way. That's why I'm talking football and not golf, by the way, on the TV. Don't forget to like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. We've also got social media accounts on Twitter and Instagram, which is at Let's Talk Sport 12, and our Facebook is Let's Talk Sport. Sorry. So yes, USA have won the Ryder Cup. 14.5, 6.5 at the moment. And Luke, I don't know if you've been listening to the stream downstairs at all, but I've had a rendition of the Bobby Firmino song, LA, 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 and the Mo Salah song. Although Jamie Boyne is supposed to have paid me a super chat for singing Bobby Firmino, and he's not paid me, so he's in the blacklist. They're still playing the rest of the games. The rest of the games are going to finish, but at the moment it's 14.5, 6.5 to USA. But in an ad break. So I can't tell you what's going on because we've had an ad break on the TV and they've made it a pretty long one. A couple of hours. I think I might skip trophy presentation though, to be honest, Luke. I've asked. No, it shouldn't be much longer. It's 15 and a half to 6.5 now. So I can't tell you who scored or what happened because that's happened to us. They were off the air. Oh, Justin Johnson. The final hole gets it onto the green. He's one up. So we look set. The USA looks set to go 16.5 up. They're not quite there just yet. Well, this is very convincing from the USA. Casey hits it onto the green as well. So Justin Johnson knocks us in on 18th. He gets 5 points out of 5 and a perfect record. And he's missed it. He's missed it, so he doesn't have his perfect record. Back to Thomas on the 15th. Third shot chips it towards the hole. It's on the green. Easy putting range there, Thomas. That's another red point there, Thomas. Shakes hands with Tyrrell Hatton. 16.5 to 6.5. It's an absolute rout. Come on, someone in the comments, cheer up my mood. Give me something to cheer me up. Give me something. As Casey's on the 18th hole, this is to tie the match. The put. Nope, he's missed it. It's hit the rim, pop back out. 17.5, 6.5. This is embarrassing. Dustin Johnson is only the third player in history to win all 5 games in a Ryder Cup match. USA on the march. Not long left, Luke, don't worry. Just waiting for the board to come up, but I don't think there's many because before it was the projected score was 19.5. It was like 7.5, so must only be like 2 or 3 games left. $17.5, 7.5. Poulter's just won his match. Well done, Poulter. $17.5, 7.5. All you can hear is USA chanted from the crowd. Poulter drops to his scratches down. He shouldn't be disappointed in himself. He's got the point. He won his game. And Stu Davis has just sent in a super chat. You absolute legend, Stu. £5 super chat. Well done, mate. Thank you very much. He's put YN. He's put YNWA. What was that, Luke? Sorry. I don't know. So Stu says, "Yeah, you'll never walk alone." I'm not going to sing it, but thank you for the £5 super chat, mate. Thank you, mate. Maybe on Tuesday's stream, if you do another super chat, I'll sing "You'll Never Walk Alone." But because it's golf, I won't be singing it today. But thank you very much, Stu, for that £5 super chat. I'll go well in the Let's Talk Sport kitty. As they're talking to the captain of the US team, Steve Stricker. He's talking about how it's a new era for US golf and all that lot, how they're going to potentially go on to win more Ryder Cups. Stu says in the comments below, he says, "No worries for not singing the song." He says, Burgoyne is letting the side down. And Burgoyne says, "Stu Davis is paying my debts," with a laughing emoji. Stu, you saying that you're a golf person before, weren't you? You saying like you like to play golf in yeah, Justin Rose fan as well, like me. We'll definitely book in a round of golf at some point, me and you. I'll probably be atrocious, mate, but it'll be good fun, a bit of a laugh. And we'll also go and watch a Liverpool game together at some point in, where did you put on the comments? Macaulay's. I'm not sure where that is, but I'm down. Would you like to come, Luke? Depends on if he's free. We'll bring Jamie Davies and show him a proper football team. Steve Stricker is still on the TV, by the way, talking about how great it is to win the Ryder Cup. For those wondering why I'm not talking about the actual action, as we go back to the action now. Fitzpatrick on the 14th has just won that hole to square it up with Berger. I believe they're the last match, Luke. So they've got 4 holes to play at 17 and a half, 7 and a half. So this is Berger and Berger's the last match, yeah, but he's just going on to the 15th. So there's 4. Whereas you can see Morikawa drink. I think it's like Morikawa. Yeah, Morikawa is drinking a beer now. He's necking a beer, and his caddy is giving the fist pump to the fans. But I'm sorry, mate, but you can't act like you're getting drunk and absolutely bladdered when your beer is pretty much basically just water. Yeah, there's 3 more games going ahead, still going on, Luke. It says 40, all of them are through 14 at the moment, but I don't think that's right. Yeah. English versus Westwood, Spieth versus Fleetwood, and Berger versus Fitzpatrick. Okay. Stu says he'll be atrocious too when we go for a round of golf. And he also says, yeah, get Luke down too. It's the main sports bar in Liverpool. Great to watch any sport there. And Gregorian's just messaged me privately saying Macaulay's is in Concert Square in Liverpool. Sounds good. Let's go to another ad break here at the Ryder Cup. I will bring you to the action match at the end.
Two teams, 2 captains leading the greatest champions from both sides of the Atlantic. But here, individual excellence cannot secure the end result. What will make the difference is channeling one's special talent for the greater achievement of the team and the values of golf itself. Welcome to the Ryder Cup.
We are in an ad break at the moment. Here we go. Says thanks for the invite. Stu with a frowny face. So yeah, just to clarify, the USA going into this ad break on the TV are 17 and a half, 7 and a half up. They are Ryder Cup winners for 2021 and will keep the bragging rights for the next 2 years. Very convincing over the last 3 days, have the USA.
The sand creates capricious rings, and the sound of the sea surrounds you. A region with 22 golf courses among unique landscapes. A place called Costa Tranquila, Región de Murcia. Golf all year round.
Win Set for Life from the National Lottery and smash every month. Play on app, online and in-store and win £10,000 every month for 30 years. Set for Life from the National Lottery.
Say hello to the modern revival of the iconic flip phone, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. And with Vodafone, you can save £504 guaranteed. Simply trade in a Galaxy S10 5G or Note 10 range for an instant and guaranteed saving using our trading tool. Now available on Vodafone Evo.
It's the news of Monday Night Football as rivals Christle and Brighton clashes. So start tomorrow, live at Sky Sports.
Still waiting for the coverage to come back. It's funny that since the USA won, the adverts have been very, very long on Sky in the UK. I'm trying not to laugh at the convenience of that. As we're coming back to the coverage now, guys, so sorry for the delay there. As they show DeChambeau celebrated in front of the camera.
So you can scream it louder. Oh, good. Yeah. Let's go, baby!
Whispering in front of the camera and said, I wish I could scream it louder. Maybe I could, and then screams, let's go, baby, down the camera. I have to go to Spieth on the 15th. Second shot. He's tied in his game.
His second to the 15th. His match all square. Talking to it.
Just straight on the green. Well done, Jordan Spieth. Well done. Very well done.
Decent players up 200 par as the match is all square.
Did he hit this straight enough? Tommy Fleetwood. Too close to the lip. Good sound, so he just couldn't get it up enough and far enough.
Fleetwood hit his ball, but it's not quite far enough to get it onto the green.
Possibly playing his last Ryder Cup match.
Westwood, the 16th hole. 555 yards is the 16th. Driving it long. Straight into the bunker, unfortunately for Westwood. As English is on the 16th as well. The US, he's driven his. And he's landed in the bunker. I know, in the rough, just on the edge of the bunker. Fleetwood's overhitted. He's on the green, but he's miles past the hole.
It is, you know, we've used that word so often, the players have used it, captains have used it, that word momentum. It's so hard. It really is so hard when the energy is so much against you and your team. Fleetwood will be at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, it's a wave of energy. You can feel it from the crowd. You can sense it as a player out the golf course. And, you know, you ride it, you feel it, you sense it. Positivity normally happens on the back.
The US celebrations are underway already. Fleetwood on the 15th hole. This is a putt for par. Hole put up, over, straight, true, and in. Pars that hole, Tommy Fleetwood.
Fighting hard to try and win this game. May not be good enough. Yeah, once that momentum goes against you, it's a juggernaut. You just can't slow it down. This is to win the hole.
This is Spieth to win on the 15th and to go one up.
After the Fleetwood brilliance with the putter.
He's put it, he's on one up. US dominance really starting to show. They've already won it, but they're not letting up. They're not letting Europe get any more points. They're looking to extend their lead and make it look even more convincing. And it already is. This Westwood up from the 16th. Second shot, chips it out the bunker.
Many years, what you say in football terms, all those years of hurt. I really do believe that
lands it up straight on the fairway.
Something very historic here.
Fitzpatrick launched it. Second shot on the 15th. Straight on the green.
As much as they can, these last few matches. It mightn't be much to many people, but believe me, to the players and the captains, it's going to certainly to the European captains. It's huge.
It's Berger on the sheet. Here's second shot.
Couple of skips towards the flag and stop.
Brings it onto the green, but it skips it off and just onto the edge of the green there. That's the 16th with Spieth driving it off the tee. Where the hell is his landed? In the rough somewhere.
Chance for Tommy.
It's Fleetwood. Smashes it.
Gosh, that was a good sound.
The 16th. Well done, Tommy. Straight in the middle of the fairway. Set himself up nicely for potential to win this hole back.
Enjoying the moment. A lot of talk about him and Bryson DeChambeau and the angst between them and in the team room. That's all been dispelled with the performance this week. Back to Westwood.
Westwood straight on the green.
That's just brilliant there from
Brilliant from Lee Westwood. Great shot. His opportunity to put here.
Secure birdie. Sure what is up to.
Horrible hanging line. Looks like going to here. So this is his third. Just standing in the bunker. Looks like it. Trying to get some footing.
English chips it. From one punter to another.
Let's join Henny. She's with Dustin Johnson.
DJ, congratulations. 5-0-0.
As they just cut to Dustin Johnson and interview Dustin Johnson on the course now.
Yeah, you know, Ryder Cup's a special event. It's a lot of fun. You know, starting the week, if you had told me I was going to
Dustin Johnson defeated Paul Casey 1-up and won 5 out of 5 points this week, becoming only the third person in Ryder Cup history to do so.
The team played amazing. You know, all of us came together, and you know, we wanted to win it, and you know, I think we just wanted a little bit more.
Yeah, I know you wanted to go celebrate with your team, but we've been talking all week long about what a special team this seemed from the outside. How special was it from the inside, and you especially being the veteran of this special team?
Yeah, it was. You know, obviously it's my first team where I was the oldest, and you know, all the other teams I felt like I was one of the younger guys on the team, and so little different dynamic. But you know, the guys, we got along great. We all have one thing in common: we do not like to lose. And you know, we got a great group of young players, and you know, we had a great week, and obviously it showed on the golf course.
Finally, just a word on Captain Stricker, how he was as captain and how it was to play for him.
Stricker, I've been on a lot of teams with him, and he's been captain, you know, either vice captains or he was playing on the team. You know, he did an amazing job. He's a wonderful human being, and yeah, love playing for him.
I'll let you go celebrate. Congratulations.
Hey, delighted Dustin Johnson. Yeah, he's going to be enjoying his other 11 teammates through the night. Patrick Cantley, big hugs and hugs now for the man who won 5 points out of 5. That is very, very special and very, very rare.
The most points in a single Ryder Cup, we've got Larry Nelson in 1979 for USA with 5, Jessica Molinari in 2018 for Europe with 5, and then Dustin Johnson in 2020, which is 2021 technically speaking, with 5.
37 years of age, and the oldest man in a very young United States side. They're going to be here for some time. European golf to look at down the road.
I think we've got the Ryder Cup again next year, because obviously this is 2020, which has been played a year late.
Team Europe will be looking at this, Paul, in terms of the youth of the American side and thinking, you know, the next few Ryder Cups are going to be very, very difficult.
But it should go all square there. Yeah, you know, it's back to the point that I made earlier, Rob. I really do feel, and Dustin just mentioned it there, you know, the work off the course as well. They're very formidable off it. I think they've learned their lessons. He talked about the vice captaincy. Well done, Matt Fitzpatrick. He talked about the vice captain Steve Stricker did, and the President's Cup captaincy, and moving into where he is now, and lesson learned along the way. And you know, and that's when I talk about off the course as well as on it. You know, they now starting to develop a template over there of what to do based around who America are and what their players are. And they're also blessed with a huge emerging talent coming through the American ranks. And, you know, us maybe not so at the moment. And that's something we need to look at. I mean, there's definitely some systematic changes possibly behind the scenes we could look at. But, you know, we need to bring on guys like Victor Hovland. And, you know, when you look at the quality of those young American players, the rookies that they brought in, the options that Steve Stricker had with his picks as well. There's definitely a changing of the guard going on in Europe, and you know, our young guys are going to be the future, and we need to kind of find a way of getting them experience, getting them bought into the concept of teams, and you know, a big miss for us is not having a President's Cup like they do, where they've harnessed some partnerships. So there's a lot of things that we can look at, but I guess this is not the time to do it. But over the next few months, we will.
Well, of course, we used to have the Surrey Trophy. That was our
That's a big
President's
miss.
Cup.
Yeah, we don't have that. We haven't had it now for a few years, or the Eurasia Cup, and I think that's a miss for Europe. I really do, and I certainly know from my own experience. I learned a lot, not just as a player, but as a captain, by having that in place and testing out partnerships in it. And you know, we don't have that anymore, and maybe we need to look at reintroducing that. It's just one thing, you know, the qualification system. Now, bearing in mind the alignment we have with the PGA Tour, we can maybe look at different
Just
ways.
realised my headphones have disconnected, so sorry guys. Oh, I was just going to Stricker to congratulate him on the US victory. Got 3 games still playing. English and Westwood are tied up on 16. Spieth 1-0 up against Fleetwood for 15, and Fitzpatrick 1-0 up against Berger for 15. That's the interview Ian Poulter. Poulter's devastated. He's got tears in his eyes. He said he's put a point on the board. He says it's very nice that he's put a point on the board for the team. But he said it's devastating and disappointing that Europe haven't been able to get over the line. I said before in the comments from Bigoy, replied to Bigoy, I said, Bigoy, you are not wanted. And Stu Davis replied saying, story of his life. So there he goes. That's his book. David Bigoy, I am not wanted. Mine would be Joe Stanley, the man with the microphone, just for those out there. Porter, I think very well done to Porter there for his interview. Very well done. Obviously, he's hurting. But he didn't take it out on the interview. He went very well. Went well. Stu said it must be horrible to be playing golf when you know you've lost. Yeah, it must be. Must be horrible. And I think Ian Porter did very, very well in his interview there. A lot of people would be reeling, would be hurting, would be lashing out. But no, nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. English on the 17th hole to win the hole. Tied at the moment this game. On put Straits. Oh, just sits right on the edge. You thought he'd won it there. The hole for America. He's putted it, so it's still all square with Westwood. Going into 18th. As we go into another ad break. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quit, mate. But we're down to 3 viewers with 3 games left. I don't think anything's gonna change, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Right, everyone, we're going to actually call it a day with the coverage because obviously we're down to 3 viewers. We know the result of this one. The other games looked likely to be 2 draws and a win for the US. So we know what that's going to entail in the end. The 2 draws would take it to 8.5 for Europe, and then 19.5 for US. So we already know US have won it anyway. And obviously you guys probably got other things that you want to go and do and enjoy. So thanks for watching our coverage of the Ryder Cup over the last 3 days. Obviously, congratulations to USA for winning this convincingly, this competition this year. Hopefully Europe can get a regroup and come back next time round. Thanks for watching this coverage and watch along. Don't forget to like the video, comment on future Let's Talk Sport content when you watch it, subscribe to the channel.